Welcome to your computer session. In this video, you are going to learn about transitions and animation effect which you apply on your slide. What is the basic difference between transition and animation effect? When we talk about transition, it means when the slides come one after the other, the way they come and go. The effect you apply on these slides when they appear on the screen and when they vanish from the screen, that effect is called as transition effects. Whereas within the slide, your objects will show some movement or motion. That is, suppose you have written something, you have a text line, and you make that text line move from one position to another, or you select any object and you make the object show some effects, show some motion to it. It can be entrance effect, it can be exit effect. You can also emphasize on that object, or you can select a motion path for that object. That is called as animation effect. So I hope now it is clear that when the slides come one after the other, the way, the style, the effect, what you apply on those slides individually all together, that is called as transition effects. Whereas within the object, when there is a motion or when there is some animation to your slide, that is called as animation effect. So for that, you can see on the screen, I have already selected 5 slides and I have added images to my slides and some text. Now, how to add images and pictures, this I have already explained you. So if you want to know, please check it from the playlist. You will see the video regarding adding pictures to your PowerPoint. Okay, let us start. So let me come to my first slide. So you can see this is my first slide, and now let us learn how to apply transition effect first. So now you can see two tabs, transitions tab and animations tab. These two tabs will help us in applying the individual effects on our slide. So right now we are going to learn how to apply transition effect. So select the slide and click on transitions tab. As you click on transition tabs, related group will appear. These are the transition effects which you can apply to your slide. See, there are so many. I will show you some. You have wipe, split, will split the window into two. One more thing, when you apply the transition effect or animation effect, you have the timing group also. Here you have two options again. When you execute your slides, do you want it manually? That is, every time when you click mouse, only then the slides will come one after the other. Or you want to move the slides automatically on its own. So if you want that, then you can set the timer. This time let me set the timer that after 1 second it should, I will deselect mouse click. If you want to set timing, then you need to deselect the mouse click. I will set it for 1 second. Now you know how to run your slides. You click on slideshow tab. As you click on slideshow tab, you will see the first group, start slideshow. Now here you see few options are given. The first is from beginning and the second is from current slide. That means suppose you want to start the PowerPoint presentation from the first slide itself. In that case, you will select the first option. Or you just want to check, you want to start from that current slide where you are. So in that case, you will select the second option, that is from current slide. So you can also apply custom slideshow where you can give numbers to your slide, and suppose out of 20 you only want 7 slides. So from custom slideshow you can set your slide numbers and number of slides also which you want to be part of your PowerPoint presentation. So here let me start from my first slide beginning. See, this is when I have selected the transition effect of slit. Same way, let us take the second slide. Again, apply transitions effect. You can see here, I will show you some before applying. See the crop one, glitter, that was sorry, glitter. Then fall over is also very interesting. So for this slide also, let us select the transition effect. Fly through is very interesting. I will show you few transition effects which are my favorite. Out of that, you can see the blinds, you can see fracture also is very interesting. Honeycomb is again interesting. Let me show you fracture. See, if I select fracture, what will happen? It will break like a glass. That means the slide which will vanish will break into pieces and a new slide will appear. That sounds interesting. So for the fifth slide also, you have see many option. Doors is very interesting. I'll show you again. I'll run the slideshow and show you. I'm just see, this was your fracture and now this is my, you can select gallery also. Yes, in gallery you can see one after the other it will move like that. And now let us apply animations to it. So when you want on the slide those objects to move, you have to select animation option, and from animation tab you will get add animation group. Select that. You will see this option will appear on your screen with 4 effects. You can see here the options are the first one, more entrance effect, more emphasis effect. Why is this so? This is so, if you have observed the window with the drop down menu, when I have selected add animation, there were already some animation effects displayed. Those were part of these animation effects. Still, if you want more, then in that case you can select from the bottom option of the add animations effect. There are many ways to select the animation effect. You can select from add animation options. See here, as I told you, you have entrance effect. These are few limited, it is given to you. You want more, you can select from here. Then you have emphasis effect, exit effects, and for motion path you have to select more motion path. So I will apply some effects. For applying the animation effects again, the application software will not know that which effect you want to apply on which object on your slide. Say for example, you have two pictures and two text, so whichever text you want to apply effect to it, you have to select. This is the most important part while creating your PowerPoint slides and applying animation effects to it. That is, you need to select the object. So my object is text here, I have selected. Now see, I will select any one option. Here you have emphasis also, zoom, swirl is very interesting. This is my one of the favorites. So I have selected swivel. Now let us move to the another slides also and select some options. You can select, yeah, swivel I told you. Let me select that. See, this happens when you select swivel option. Same way, now let us apply some more animation effects to our third slides object. This time I have selected motion path. So I will just show you, I'll select and show you what happens when you select on bounce left. See, the object will bounce towards the left and come back to its original position. Now same way I will apply it. You can see on the screen when you click on motion path, so many motion effects it will give you, with curve lines, with your polygons also on top. See, just above the curve lines you have motions of polygon shapes, so you can select any one. So same way you have spiral also, spring is also interesting. So like this I have selected. Let me select for like this I have selected motion effects for my few of the slides. Let me select for my last slide again. So from add animation effects, you can select it from both the sides, from here also, or if you click on here this option, more option, from here also you can select. I'll show you now. Again I will select So see, if I click on shrink and turn or float down, let us try with float down. See, the object will float down and vanish. Why? Because this is the exit effect what I have selected. So from the add exit effect, these are few options which are provided to you. See, these are the few options which are provided to you for exit effects. So I have shown you for float down. Let me try sink down. See, this is one of the option again for sink down. Let me select more, I'll show you. If I click on more, option of motion path, this time if I select on move spiral left, so see, it will move spirally towards the left side. Same way if I select right, so the object moves towards the right and come back to its original position. So we have learned to apply transition. So now we have learned to apply transitions effect on a slide and have seen so many effects of transitions which are provided to us by the PowerPoint application. Same way we have applied some animation effects also, and I've shown you so many other animation effects which were interesting, which you can also add it to your objects. Now these three tabs, if you can see on the screen, transitions effect, animations effect and slideshow, they are very useful tabs, because if you want to make your slide very interesting and attractive, definitely you need to have transitions and animations effect to your slide. We have already learned about the insert tab, through which you insert the objects, but once you insert the objects, again you want to make it more attractive, so these two tabs will help you for that, and slideshow will help you to run the slide. So let us execute. I'll start it from beginning. Now see, one by one. The first one, if you remember that while we were applying transition effects, we have disabled the mouse click option and enabled that after 1 second the slide should automatically appear on the screen. The rest, now you see, I have to click mouse button or my key from the keyboard for the next slide to appear. See, this is, now that was the transition effect. Now this is your animation effect of a slide. Same way, see, let me click. Now see, transition effect, and this is your animation effect. Now this is your transition effect, and girls which are moving are animation effect. Now again, my next slide, see, this is my transition effect, and that slide which went by, now the new slide has appeared, so that is my transition effect. Same way here also, this is my transition effect, because for Donald Duck I have not applied any animation, but now see, this slide has appeared in gallery form, that we have selected as its transition effect, and this is moving right, and this is my animation effect. So we have now learned to apply transition and animation effect. I hope you have enjoyed this session. Please try to practice this at home and make wonderful presentations and even share it with me. I'll be glad to see it. God bless you.